Instagram's live. Facebook's live?
Live everywhere.
Dave, you're up.
Hey everybody, welcome to the PowerCast, live with you guys every Tuesday night with a very special show as always. As you can see in front of you, we have some very special girls in front of us, next to us, in between us. You have Eric on your far right, you have Miss Shannon St. Germain right next to Eric, and Miss Jamie Franco right next to me over here. This is a couple of girls from our team, Powerhouse, and we have a great show to talk about with you. Some exciting news and some exciting things. But let's make sure you guys are always watching us and knowing where to find us. Let's go to YouTube, go to Team Powerhouse Real Estate, hit subscribe. Go to TikTok, Team Powerhouse Real Estate. We're going to change our name, by the way, on TikTok too. That'll come up and we'll just do a little switcheroo. We're also going to make sure you guys know to find us on Spotify. Listen to us on the replay. It's a fantastic place. You're at the gym, you're in the car ride home. Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts. We're on Rumble. We are on many places, Google, Apple, Spotify, Twitter, LinkedIn. You can find us always to listen and watch. But it's always fun to, most importantly, listen to us. Don't have to look at us because we don't look so good anyway.
Correct.
Although today we look great because we have a much more impressive crowd sitting with us here today. So, thank you so much, guys, everybody.
Yeah.
We're on the PowerCast.
This is where you guys chime in, so go ahead.
Woohoo! Wow.
So if you don't know who these girls are, we have next to Eric, Shannon St. Germain. Shannon, tell us a little about you, a little family life. Tell the world about you.
I am Shannon St. Germain. Two girls. I have Aaliyah, Victoria, and Taylor Grace. I have 5 and 11 are my two daughters, so it's been an insane week. Back to school, and sports.
What are the girls playing for sports?
They're both in horseback riding right now. One's doing soccer, and she also wants to do not cheer. We talked out of cheer because it was too many days a week to do her other sports, which is always a struggle.
It's a struggle.
And
the struggle is real.
For real. The oldest one wants to play instruments, so you're do some private lessons. So
what kind of instrument do you want to play?
She's doing the flute, and she wants to try the piano now too. So.
And this is which daughter?
Aaliyah.
Aaliyah, welcome to the show. Being a part of our show, we're happy to know more about you. We have a thing in the background.
We'll do a concert.
Is someone there watching the show there, Thane?
Yes, we have Kim, hopefully I pronounced this right, Procancini.
Hey, Kim, how you doing? We have Kim on the show.
Hello from Picture Perfect Home Staging.
We love Kim. She was in the show, does a home staging for us at our properties.
Hi, Kim.
She's an amazing woman. Her and her daughter are a killer team when it comes to getting your home staged for your sale of your house. And we'll definitely want to get Kim's contact information. Kim, make sure to post over there, please, or send us a phone number because I can't look at my phone right now because we're using part of our video stuff. Send us a phone number. We're going to post it out there to everybody. Picture Perfect Staging, Kim and her daughter. I just drew a blank on her name, and I apologize. But your daughter, the instrument stuff, that's
awesome.
It's funny. It's amazing if they stick with it. Did you buy the instrument? Did you rent it?
So she started last year at school, and she's not she doesn't like sports. She tried everything. She decided I wasn't really big into it, so I said, okay, well, you got to do something. What do you want to do? And she goes, I want to play instruments, Mom. All right. Well,
Wow.
We'll try that this year.
That's fantastic. I can only say it from with Danny. Dad, I want to play the saxophone or whatever it was, right? So we go and we buy a saxophone. What a bad idea! Because
I did that.
Yeah.
$800.
Yeah, and then I think he might have played it twice because he decided he didn't want to do it anymore. I'm like, oh my god! You think you spend $800, you're gonna get like what $750
different kind
back?
of saxes too.
No, you're getting $1 back.
You're getting $1 back. Exactly right. You're like,
And don't get the wrong one.
don't get the wrong
Because
one.
you get an alto sax.
Right.
You're supposed to get a tenor sax.
Exactly.
Oh.
I was exactly. So we buy this saxophone.
I'm not musically inclined, so no idea.
Trumpet.
But that's pretty cool stuff, though.
It's really funny.
All right, Jamie Franco, tell us a little about what's going on in your life. with the
Hello,
kids.
everybody. I'm Jamie, and I have 4 kids, too many. And my brain is too scrambled from driving to all these places to drop them off that I don't know what. No, dance, cheerleading, flag football. My teenager works here, right behind that way.
Thane Gray.
Thane Gray. He's a senior this year,
Hey,
so
let's
do
all
it,
that
Thane.
fun stuff. senior portraits and so on and so forth. So scrambled eggs up here, but still real estating for you guys. Happy to do so. Reach out.
Scrambled
I got you.
eggs up here, gameplay right here.
Facts. Love it. We just made a new.
Eric Vasquez, what's going on in your life with your family?
My kids are all grown.
Yeah, but that's not true because you have a very special little girl.
Oh, my
Yeah,
granddaughter?
yeah,
she's
Farrah.
she's not in school yet. She's
Yeah,
only,
but let's
she's
talk-
not even 2 yet.
But she's, still got mom, who's a daycare situation in there, right?
I think
Yep.
I'm going to volunteer Eric to start taking Ava to her extracurricular activities because he's really good with that age group.
He's very good with little ones. He's got lots of free time.
He does. He likes kids. I always talk about myself in the third person.
I love it. I
But
love
yeah, he's
it.
really good with kids.
He is really good with kids.
Hold on, let's talk about Dylan, who's going to school for HVAC. That's
Not
fantastic stuff.
HVAC, plumber.
Heating and well,
He's
that's,
going to Porter and Chester. He's going to be a plumber.
that's awesome
He's going
stuff.
to be my personal plumber.
He's going to be the team Powerhouse
I
plumber.
will never again pay for a plumber.
Wait, hold on a second. He deserves to get paid. There's no free in business. I mean, he's got to get paid. He deserves to work and make his money. He's earning his stripes. Just because you paid for everything up until now doesn't mean
Yeah, including school and stuff like that. So yeah, it's an investment.
it's an investment. And I myself, of course, as you all know, have a
You
little
forgot
one.
one. I got one at UConn.
That's right. You got one in UConn. So that's what I'm asking. Tell us what's going on. So one at UConn, one
Yeah,
at
she's at UConn.
yes. And what year is she in?
Second.
Second year. So she's a sophomore.
Yep. That's usually the second.
And the oldest is actually a teacher at the daycare.
Yep.
Right? Do you want to mention that about that? Yeah, he's
Yeah, she teaches at a daycare.
yeah, pretty.
He just pretty much explained it.
Farrah's mom, who is, a great girl,
Her
yeah.
name is Farrah?
Farrah's his
I love
granddaughter.
With a
that.
PH.
Yeah.
PHARAH.
I actually really love that.
It's important for you to know about this team and the dynamics and the family environment because we're all about family. Work hard, play hard, but family is everything, as you guys know in your lives. People forget that we have families and kids, and they forget because we're always business, business, business.
True.
So it's important for you out there to know that and be a part of our lives and know that you are multi-level and the fact that you guys work so hard in your everyday and still have families in the back and you guys are taken care of. Solid. Mic drop. Boom. I love that. That's very good
We're about
stuff.
to go on, Daniel.
So as you all know, I have got my wife and I, Valerie, have 2 kids. Daniel Lamel, who is a junior at Lynn University in Boca. So proud of him. Just got a job with the Miami Dolphins.
Yes.
So proud of him.
Yes.
Very cool stuff.
Yes, Danny.
And Drew is just started kindergarten. So 20 and 5. Yeah, God works in mysterious ways. And Drew is going to be the reason why I probably partake in more drinking than I used to. No, I'm just kidding.
She's amazing.
Drew doesn't have a job at the Dolphins yet.
Not yet. She, her only job right now is to give Dad a run for her money. I
I was
think.
actually going to say that. That's like really true.
But more importantly, we have this amazing team of real estate agents that would love to be a part of your lives. Eric and I on a weekly basis, but these 2 women here are amazing realtors. So I'm hoping Thane has her contact information on, and if not, make sure Shannon, if you could share with Thane your phone number and also your email address so he could pop up on the screen. I should have got that to him in advance, right? Please, Shannon, your phone number.
203 706 7463.
And an email address, Shannon.
My email is just my name, so it's Shannon dot, and then my last name, no periods, no spaces, so Saint Germain at cbrealty.com.
Now that is STGERMAIN
Correct.
at
No E.
S. Okay, so Saint
That's legal.
GERMAIN at CB Charlie Bravo Realty.com.
Yep.
And then Miss Jamie Franco, phone number please on the screen.
Go
Everybody
ahead,
see.
Thane. What's my number? I'm just kidding. 203-804-0098.
All right, and that's going to be again on your email address.
Jamie.Franco at cbrealty.com, and I really hope Thane knows how to spell it.
Thane is doing a great job back there. All right, so these beautiful ladies over here who are going to be amazing to work with, get to know them on a personal level. You want to reach out to them, make sure they're available for you to take care of you every day of the week, all day long. Eric Vasquez is too busy for you.
Yeah.
Of course you know Eric Vasquez.
Let everybody know why these lovely ladies are here today.
So we had an amazing couple months together, and we made a real estate video that is going to drop next week. We are very excited about sharing with you. It's a very
You
deep
say-
dive.
You say drop, you mean it's gonna premiere?
Premiere.
It's going to premiere
Here,
here
live,
Live.
next week?
Next week.
Because it's a lot better than just dropping.
That
It's
was
going
fun.
to
Can we do
premiere
it again?
live here next week on the PowerCast,
This room has an echo.
5 o'clock p.m., right? It's going to be something that is very intimate, very personal, very real, raw and real about these girls, this team, the team out there you see every day. You've got the, Charles E. Gaetano, and you've got the Balvin Wright, and you've got Jean Maxina, and you've got the Faustino, and you've got so many great people on this team that are part of your lives on a weekly basis. Did I miss somebody off the top of my head?
I'm sure you did.
I apologize. You got Aaron Magan. You've got, I gotta visually see the
That
names.
was 5, there's 4.
That's pretty good, right? So you got these great agents who are here for you to help you out and be a part of your lives on a regular basis. So the video is going to be dropping next Tuesday. Let's talk about that video. So what do you girls want to say about that? I mean, without giving you details, because we can't, it's going to be pretty amazing, exciting. 2 days, 3 days of shooting.
Well,
Life-
first off, you've seen the video. You saw the video last
Yes.
week, right? What'd you think of the video?
I loved
Me
it.
too. It was good.
You thought it was a good video?
I loved all of it except for the beginning.
The
That's
beginning-
not-
And you'll see why, because
The
I'm
part-
sure that
the part
it's
you're-
clear.
The part you're in, or?
Yeah, the part where I look.
Hold on. She
7 months
loved the video,
pregnant?
even the video, but she wasn't crazy about her outfit of choice, maybe that she wore. But the video itself was.
I'm hiding my 5th child, but it's fine. But no, it was. I loved it. Got very teary-eyed when I watched it.
That wasn't Dave.
Really, it's like nowhere near as teary-eyed as Dave.
I cried my
I did
eyes
not
out.
like
I can't-
hyperventilate. I just
Yeah.
got a little like, aw. Dave bawled his eyes out.
This is facts. This is facts.
Like couldn't talk, bawled his eyes out.
Yeah.
I think just the couple days out there too was just so fun to actually
Yeah.
get to know the
That
team a
was-
little
yeah.
more. We had time with each other where we might not get, it's just,
Yeah.
it was definitely team building and all that while we were there.
Team building is a great point. One thing about this team is all about the camaraderie together when we're together. And we don't get to be together all the time. We try and do it, once a month, once every 6 weeks to get together, whether it's a meeting or a social event or something fun to do, because you need a little bit of downtime between each other. But when we get a chance to be together, we have this intimacy, this laughter. Of course, there are elements that create more laughter, whether it's a drink or two or the actual personalities of one another. That kind of, some people have a big personality, and some people, it brings out their personalities. So when you're looking at joining a real estate team or being a part of a real estate life, you have to think about what you want in your life and your business, the kind of people you want to surround yourself with, the kind of environment you want to be a part of, and what motivates you in this business to stay focused and positive. The real estate market is absolutely bananas, right? We've gone through a market where things are so hot and crazy, and in the sense that there were thousands of buyers and thousands of homes coming in the market, and you're running in all different directions. And then you got to a place today where we've got so many realtors, a lot are dropping off now because they realize that this is not an easy game. This is not an easy job. And it's becoming the people like you guys right here who are still with it and killing it still, taking care of great clients. Jamie can't help herself because her clients are always texting her. She doesn't get 1 minute to breathe over here.
That is the most factual thing you've said so far.
But so when it comes down to it, it's about being a part of your life and having fun, but working hard and making sure that we're attentive to your wants and needs.
Absolutely.
We like to try to make sure that no one feels like they're not being individually taken care of, even though your only problem is your one house. We have 10 or whatever transactions of people going on at the same time. You're never left out to feel like you're not being taken care of. We are
And-
responsive.
And having the support within each other with questions and problems and issues that come up, talking things out. This team is a great place for communication and learning, where you guys, and I myself, learn things all the time from different dynamics that are happening in the team. This real estate business has changed so much over the last 2, 3, 4 years that Eric and I, on a daily basis, really have so much has developed. Would you agree, Eric?
Agreed.
You definitely agree.
One word guy.
Yeah. No, but seriously,
Well,
it's
how could you not be? I'm just kidding.
that's awesome.
That was awesome.
I'm like, are we just here to sit here and keep Dave company?
Keep
While
talking.
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
So hold on. All right. So first of all, Jamie, tell everybody something.
I did.
you
What
wanna
you
share.
didn't mean it was my turn. I'm just
Okay,
saying.
shit. If I
Okay, it's your turn, Jamie.
All right. What was the
so
question?
let's talk about some of the real estate that's happening right now in your life. Okay, so do you want to talk about some current listing you're working on now? You can't be very specific because we cannot do that on live show, but we can talk about where property is coming in the market, what you're working on right now. So what kind of listings are you working on right now?
I am working on a listing in West Haven.
It is a house in West Haven.
Mhm.
Can you give some pieces of the puzzle with what's going on there? Are you having some work done at the house?
Yeah, we used Real Vitalize, which obviously we've talked about in previous podcasts. Amazing program.
I should just remind people what Real Vitalize is.
So actually, I read a little slogan from them, and I love it, and I'm going to use it every time I talk about it. And it is, "Fix it up without the cost up front." Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Which I love, and that is basically it in a nutshell. If you have a home that has peeling paint, the garage doors don't work, the garage looks like it's going to fall over, the roof needs to be replaced, so on and so forth, and you need the funds to take care of those projects, but you don't have it up front, then you would call us and we would tell you all about Real Vitalize, in which you can do all of those projects without taking the money out of your pocket. So that exists, and it is a really big deal.
Stipulation though, I mean, the
Of
house has to have
course.
the equity in it before you can do
Absolutely.
that. So.
There are
Good.
stipulations, there are
Good
guidelines, there is a lot to read about, know about it.
But
But
Paulson
that's-
will explain how that all works.
But the whole point is that our company
It's out there.
has this product,
Right.
which allows all of us to take care of all of you in a way that you've never been taken care of before. This is a very, very knowledgeable group of people where you have to be able to walk into someone's house, identify the issues that may be coming up, help you to make sure those issues don't come up.
Or they might already know about it.
Or they
Like,
might-
they're like, I want to sell this house, but
Or exactly that. That's
this
what I was gonna
paint
say.
is driving me crazy. This
Or,
porch
I
stuff.
really want to sell and I want this price, but I can't afford to do these fixes
Right.
because I know that needs to get done
Right.
first. There's a lot of people that's an issue. They don't even call you or talk to you about it. They just
Exactly.
keep living this situation.
Isn't that crazy? People keep living in a house that is such a deteriorated situation, not knowing that they have the resources of
Right.
a team of agents, a company who's got a backing financially that is bar none unbelievable with what they have to offer. Shannon, you went through a major project for your sister.
I did.
and
My
sell
sister
your
was.
house.
I used my sister, so it comes close to home. Obviously, like family had her use this program, and she had some issues with the house. The great part about it is by taking care of that peeling paint, taking care of anything going on in the garage. She had some issues with the garage. We put some carpeting and repainted literally the entire inside. She flipped the house around and sold it, but it also qualified it for FHA, VA loans, which had she just sold it outright, it might have not qualified. It would have been a conventional loan and disqualified a lot of buyers. So she had a bigger market that was able to
Exactly.
go in on the house.
Super huge points. This program is something that every one of our, there's not a house we walk into that's picture perfect ready. It's not normal. Because as you live in a house, part of the reason why you're leaving your house and selling your house is not just to relocate. It's because of the things your house doesn't have that you've always wanted, right? And those people who are shopping today want those things as well. But the beautiful thing is, we get to make those things come to reality. It's like that love it or list it, but now you have to sell it though.
Oh my gosh, that's yes.
It's a love it or
That's a
list
really good
situation,
point.
but you've got to sell. You can't just keep it. You're gonna list it, and you're gonna make
Yes.
tons of more money in your
Yes.
pocket. And profit. So, but going back to our whole video thing, we got to see some really great dynamics of Eric, right? Now, Eric is our team comedian and also our team trainer. He's somebody who
Looks like
is
a cheerleader.
involved.
You're the team cheerleader too.
I am? I don't-
He's the cheerleader. He is also our team training specialist. So when it comes to educating you or as agents, if you're ever looking to join a team, here's a guy who is so filled with knowledge from experience, from selling
Really
homes on a daily basis, educating you as an agent what to look for, to help our agents and our team become more educated for our buyers and also our sellers, because you walk into a house, and a seller doesn't maybe know what they have in front of them
Right.
until you kind of tell them about it. And they don't always want to hear it, which is fair and reasonable, but you've now protected them by telling them the problem and getting it fixed, right? So we had some learning, we have some classes we do together, we have some, again, we like to go out and have fun. We do like to go out and drink and eat and have fun together. That is a for sure.
I missed that part of it.
You did miss that part of it, but
Seems like you always miss that part of it.
Quinky dink.
I think
No,
that,
he actually always shows up for the food part. And I am not calling you any names.
anybody out there have any questions if anybody has any questions out there or wants to ask us any kind of things over here, this is a great time to reach out to us. And if you missed this show live, make sure to reach out to these girls over here, ask questions. Maybe you want to sell a house, maybe you will have some questions about your house or buy a house. You know, maybe you have some questions about what the process is involved in getting a mortgage and getting qualified. These guys are rock stars. You're not going to want to miss the opportunity to work with them. So going back to the video, I'm all over the place in our conversation. We had a great time. We had a great videographer. I think we drove him nuts. We were shooting and having fun, and
Yeah.
you know, there was a lot of dynamics. We want to make sure that you understand that we're not just real estate agents that are like robots. We have a lot of personality. We have a lot of knowledge to share with you, and making sure that you guys are excited about this opportunity. We can't wait for you to see this video. It's gonna be pretty solid.
Well, so the interview part was an interesting. Just so you know, nothing was staged. Nobody had a script.
That
It
is
was all
facts.
off the cuff. It was
Yeah.
all genuine. A lot of it was not usable.
Right.
I'm sure.
Bloopers!
We're not gonna
We
find-
may or may not create a blooper video.
How many
Mine
hours?
would not be aired because they would be vulgar. So
They're being aired for sure.
yeah.
They're airing
Bleep,
Eric's
bleep, bleep,
dirty
bleep.
laundry.
But no, there was a lot of good quotes. I like Jamie had a great quote in there.
Yes.
I love jeans.
Yes, Gene.
Team Powerhouse is my
Yeah,
passion.
my
I was like,
passion.
that was cool.
That
Oh,
was
you're
very
giving away
nice.
too much.
Yeah. Right. That was
Okay,
that.
well, when that comes up, you'll know, hey, that's the part Eric mentioned.
Yeah.
How many hours did we do? Does anybody know in total?
There was more. There was at least 48 hours of like video
That's what I
content.
thought,
You
yeah.
know, but there was more than that because there was also stuff that he did behind the scenes that he had
Right.
to go out and shoot as well. But a lot of the, you know, when you're doing a commercial, this is like a commercial, really a
Yeah.
commercial about our team and the real estate life and what makes our team so special. You know, really, it's something that that's why I couldn't help but cry. When you guys watch this video, I'm really curious to see what your thoughts and feelings are because I'm very passionate about using jeans, my passion. You know, this team is like my whole life and including my family. So you get your family life and then you get your real estate life. And those two come together because you girls have, for example, kids that they know everything that's going on in your life. They probably are your like almost parents of real estate. I bet you they know the terms, the knowledge of information. They hear about these conversations. Mommy, which client is that? You know what's going on.
What are condo docs?
What are kind of that's right. That's
It's a
Hey,
hot
thanks.
topic lately.
What are condo docs?
right.
I'm just kidding.
So it's definitely a very intimate place over here at Team Powerhouse. And again, what would you say to anybody out there who's a real estate agent that maybe isn't happy or finding success with where they are? Is there anything you want to Shana, what would you say?
Move.
You're in charge of your own career. If you're not getting the support and help you need, you gotta take that into consideration and see where you're going with your career path because you're the only person that's gonna lead you the correct way. But you have team support, then you do have that backing to help you too. I wouldn't be where I'm at this point without some of the team and the condo doc information and stuff that I need. But yeah.
Sure.
Good stuff. I like that. Very good stuff. Jamie, anything you want to add?
I think I talked about this in my first interview with Team Powerhouse, but she couldn't have said it any better. If you're not getting what you think you deserve, the fear of moving to where you need to be, irrelevant. Do it. Call Dave. Dave changed my life, literally.
Okay. Don't do that. I'm starting to cry.
So sorry, don't cry,
Yeah.
don't cry. But literally
Yeah.
changed my life.
Somewhere.
Like literally changed my life. So, and Mike Cristoforo changed my life because he made me call Dave. So
Good point. Eric Vasquez,
No.
what would you have to say about the team?
The
he said
team-
no. Tell us how much Dave means to you, Eric.
Well, aside from how we feel about Dave, no, I think the team is. I love the complexity of the team. I love the dynamics, the difference of not work ethic, because I mean everybody works hard, but some work harder than others, but they work harder at certain aspects, and it's a dynamic group. I mean, you know, and it's funny because like you've got Balvin, listen, he was a IT guy.
Yeah.
So, you know, if and when something came up that we needed IT help, I'm calling Balvin, you know, outside of the real estate.
Everybody compliments each other.
Yeah.
Right.
That's
We all
for sure.
right. We all pick up for each
For
other.
sure. I have a question regarding cheer, because since I've been labeled the cheerleader for the team, I have a cheer question, I'm calling Jamie, you know? Okay, because
That's
I'm
really
a cheer
funny.
now, so,
Well, my daughter does cheer. I don't do. Well, I guess yeah. You're right.
you're there.
I have to learn everything.
You're
You're
watching
right.
it,
You're
so,
right.
yeah.
It's
That's
true.
good stuff. I love
Yeah.
it. So here we are for you on the weekly basis. You have two great girls to share and talk about with and to reach out to. Eric and I are always here for you every week. I'd love to have you guys on the show more often because you guys bring so much excitement to the show and personality. And it's good for these guys. Maybe, Eric, what's going to happen is these two girls will do the podcast.
For sure.
You and I will take a day off. I think it'd be
I'm up for a
amazing.
day.
I would love to see it happen. Have you guys run the show a couple of times?
I'm up
Maybe
for it.
I
Day
would
off.
totally do that.
that would be amazing.
Yes.
And then you don't have to listen to Dave talk as much. I'm just kidding. I'm
Yes.
kidding. I'm kidding. I have to keep saying it.
You'll
Yeah.
you'll have
Don't
28
worry.
minutes of silence before the
All right,
wheel
voting
spins.
starts now.
Yes.
Who's well? The next one we're premiering something
Yes.
awesome. So the one after that maybe.
I think that'd be a great idea because I'm going to be.
Well, we've got some really cool ideas
Yeah.
for podcasts,
Yes.
but that one sounds really good.
I love this.
I would love to
idea
see what
tremendously.
happens if we did it.
I
But
know.
I'm taking the day off, but I'm standing where everybody else is.
Are you gonna eat in the corner?
Yes.
I'll get you a baked
I'm
potato.
gonna eat a potato in the corner.
I
Yeah.
normally just sit in the corner and eat and watch them.
Oh my goodness. Everybody, want to thank you so much. Again, Shannon St. Germain, Jamie Franco, Eric Vasquez.
Please tune in next week for this video.
Yes, video premiere.
Very big.
We may even air it twice, just in case you didn't catch it at the beginning. We may air it right before we cut off.
I'll
So,
say it to you, that's a good possibility.
Yeah.
We are at the end of the show where we're going to give out a free tumbler to a very special guest. So it's very interesting. Oh,
Very special guest.
I'm sorry. Very special
Viewer.
viewer.
Follower.
I want to just thank Shannon so much today for the delicious scotch she brought in from
I didn't get any
Scotland. So before the show started, while Thane's getting ready, we had some very special scotch from Scotland,
Yeah, from Isla.
from Isla.
Yeah, one of the
and-
distilleries. 9 distilleries on the Isla.
9 distilleries.
Yeah.
So we did have a couple of. If you're into Scotch, bourbon, whiskey, or anything else, you will enjoy this team tremendously.
Yeah.
But or tequila or vodka,
Gin. Yeah.
gin. Oh, definitely, yeah.
Whatever's in a. What are those things with the mint?
Uh,
Mojito. My
Mojitos.
favorite.
Or maybe you just like water. Water works also.
Or-
Coffee, wine.
Yeah,
Can't
coffee,
leave out
wine.
anybody.
We cannot leave out anybody. Yeah. All right, Thane, you ready to go, buddy?
Ready to go.
All right. Who is the lucky winner of the tumbler? And your choice, of course, is going to be pink or black.
We got
Tim- Tim-
Imperati on Instagram.
Anthony Imperati. Congratulations, Anthony.
that
You
client?
Congrats, Anthony. Woo!
It is a client.
It is a client, right?
We
Okay.
want to thank you so much for watching, being a part of our show, being a part of our lives every week. We appreciate it. We love you guys. And remember, if you need anything, we're always here for you. And do not miss the show next week. It's going to be mind-blowing.
Wait, who's gonna be here next week?
Actually, next week, as far as I know, is right now, it's just you and me. But maybe
Nobody
we'll
else
get-
is coming for the
maybe-
premiere?
I
Maybe,
thought all of Team Powerhouse was
well,
coming.
I didn't want to say it out loud. It's going to be a surprise. So the whole team's supposed to show up for the premiere. Now, that being said, I know I got these two right here, and hopefully everybody else shows up. We'll have an amazing show. Maybe we'll have some drinks.
Tuesday.
Maybe we'll have some other things, yada yada
Oh,
yada.
you know what? Isn't it election day?
What? That's not till November.
No, for like, I'm telling you, something's next Tuesday, but
Okay.
I'll figure it out. I
Um,
don't mean election day.
I'm not
for,
gonna
like-
say it. We'll see you guys next week.
Well, now I just look dumb right at the end of the podcast. See you next week. Bye.
All right.
Still on.
Thanks.
Still on. You guys